What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel in another video. Today we're going to be doing a chameleon cell pour using these colors right here. We have a fluorescent yellow, fluorescent orange, we have a magenta, a fluorescent pink, and a oxide black. Now all these paints are mixed to almost a 0-second trace, so you can kind of play with your pouring medium to paint ratio to get something kind of similar. Just about a 0-second trace, just maybe a little bit thicker than that. Whenever I do chameleon cells, that's kind of the consistency I'm after. I am trying to avoid telling you like ratios, just because you're probably going to have to play with it a lot if you're trying to get chameleon cells to work. All right, but there's no oil in any of these colors either. And with that, let's go. I think I'm going to avoid a lot of churning. I don't want these colors to mix, but I do want a bunch of little layers. So let's see here. How do I want that? There's going to be a little bit of mixing because it is flowing over that black right there, which is fine. Just barely kiss the lip of that cup right there with the paint, so it just kind of just slides down the edge. That way it stops all the colors from kind of blending a whole lot. It's a good technique if you're trying to get really like sharp and defined lines. Those are the neighbor's dogs. They like to bark all day. But we have a beautiful dog that lives here that doesn't bark hardly at all. It's crazy. Yeah. So how's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are doing great. I'm having a good day. Gonna paint some. I feel like that might have churned a little bit with that orange. Paint some and then go work in my garden outside. I don't know, it's something really therapeutic about just growing plants. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. That's like what it's all about nowadays, just finding ways to be happy. Some days it's harder to find those things than others, but we will find them. That's a really pretty combination of lines coming on. Really like that. And I am using the black more sparingly, but the black is the key color, or not color, but it's the key that's going to help all these other colors contrast with each other. We have that really, really deep dark black. The magenta's kind of dark too, but for the most part it's going to be that black that we really notice the most of. What do you guys do for like therapy? What is your Zen space, if you have one that's besides painting? Let me know in like the comments. So I'm doing all kinds of stuff, just trying to keep busy. I really like the way these rings are looking in the cup. Really cool. And when I selected the colors, I did look at the color wheel to make sure there was not going to be any crazy interactions with these colors. The only thing, the black might mess with the yellow a little bit and create a little green. That's just one thing that it could happen. I've seen that happen in the past, and I mean, it's not too hard to avoid, but all right. So we're working on just getting the rest of these layers in here, because we probably are about good with the amount of paint we have in the cup. Let's see. I'm gonna save a little black to go around the rim of the cup. And you would think black and yellow would look really cool together because of like bumblebees and stuff like that, but not all colors in nature translate well to acrylic pouring, unfortunately. All right, so I need to be more careful with this. I don't want a bunch of, I'm gonna have to adjust that. So I'm just slowly turning it. I'm glad we figured that out before we spun it, that this wasn't very secure. But yeah, I like the tiger-ish looking stripes in the cup. Looks really cool. All right, so a little bit of black just around the rim of the cup. Hopefully we have some really nice layers. You know what? Most of this is going to get pushed out anyway, or rolled over, so I'm just going to use it to help the paint move. All right. So we didn't do a really dramatic flip, so we shouldn't get a whole lot of craziness going on. See, the yellow and the black did create some greenish hues. So, yeah. So we do have a little bit of that going on. But we have some really nice layers in there, I can already tell. So let's see this. Let me pop any of these bubbles. There we go. And let's make sure we give it a good push, make sure it's on there really good. All right, and just a nice spin. That looks so cool already. Gee. You know what? I'm not gonna do a chameleon cell on this. This looks just really interesting. Super like ethereal. Wow. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a chameleon cell style with this kind of color palette. And I will. But this just looks too interesting to really mess with. Just another, get a little bit of that excess paint off. Man, those lines are so cool. I just want to see how it dries. Because yeah, I could put cells in there and dot it all up. But I think that looks so cool. It's almost like tiger stripes. And subtle fades and blends. I'm gonna bring you guys down here. I'm just geeking out over here. All right, we'll be right back. All right, so this is what I'm seeing from my vantage point. It's like there's so many little like layers going on in there. Subtle fades from one color to the next. Like it's just, I did not expect it to do all of that, so wow. I really do love the way it came out. If you want to watch another video just like this, click the screen right now and I'll see you there.